Cool.
I'm overdoing you, and that's fine. Happy Pride. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode
Of 9/11.
9/11. I'm Bobby. Hello, everybody.
I'm the South Tower.
Oh, no. I'm the North.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Not Well. I'm Bobby.
And I'm Jim.
We are not goddamn well.
Not today.
And as you hear this...
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, but also happy, we might be getting fucked right now as we speak.
Honestly, as you hear this.
And hopefully.
We're at Jock Night.
We're at Jock Night with our dicks out and our pussies out.
Can't wait.
Shout out to my ex-girlfriend from 6th grade who came out to me that she was lesbian. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know. Isn't that great?
Did you turn her?
Well,
it was so bad.
We were trying to decide who turned who. She listens to the show.
Okay.
Hello. We'll just call her Dee Dee.
Well, hello, DB.
Dee Dee.
Dee Dee. Okay, Dee Dee. Hello.
Dee Dee. Hello, Dee Dee.
I kind of like that.
No, it's weird. It's my 6th grade girlfriend. We had a song and everything, and then she was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm lesbian." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm clearly a faggot, obviously." And she's like, "I know. I listen to your show." I'm like, "Okay."
Okay, that's hilarious.
But she sent me pictures from her wedding and shit, and I was like, "You are so happy now. It's crazy. It's crazy when you see people who
little lights.
It's actually kind of
lines of light
when you realize that people aren't really themselves, and they're like kind of not. I'm not saying
something's off.
Something was always just like. Huh. And with me too.
Maybe you're just depressed.
No, it's because you're not being your true authentic self. So be your authentic self. Okay.
I love that. Happy Pride. That's
happy
a good pride message.
Happy Pride. I made this shirt. If you're watching.
I was going to say, how many weeks out are this going to be?
I made a bear shirt.
In August, they're watching the Pride episode.
Cool. I hate everyone.
So what do you do for Pride today?
So today, Pride, we didn't go to the fucking parade.
Same.
I'm not going to go watch
Someone
Huntington Bank.
Why, yeah, I know. It's like Ohio Health.
Okay, cool.
It's just AEP.
Doop.
It's
They're like, we're going to throw candy, and it's not even the expensive candy. It's
and my
cheap.
Bill for AEP went up. It was $190 last
homophobic.
month. I'm like, it wasn't.
It's homophobic.
It wasn't $190 last year.
It's homophobic.
It's me paying electricity bills.
Now I need you to send me that video too.
I did.
So I can masturbate to. Okay.
I already did. I love that where your brain is.
It's not here.
I can tell. I know. I'm like, you're thinking of I need to send more.
I just got out of a pool that was the size of this room. Pool. It's a little bit larger than a baby pool, and I was there in my fucking Speedo.
It didn't look very big.
No, it's not.
And how deep is it? How deep is thy crevasse?
2.5.
That's
I had to sit to have my breast to here.
If you were to lay flat on your back, would your whole body been submerged in water?
It would have, but it would have been.
Would there have been an iceberg tip?
Depends on
who's around the pool.
Depends on who talked to me last. If you are a gay and you love gay men, we're claiming a new thing. It's no longer PUA. We've been talking about PUAs for a while.
PUA, and it's real. That's what we're going to talk about.
Gay man magnets. So GMM. That's the new PUA. We're not going to call ourselves PUA. We're GMMs, bitch. Okay, we're just gonna magnetize
general manager's manager.
Literally, the general manager's manager. We're gonna circle back.
GMM.
We are literally gonna take over the world. I'm done. I'm done playing games with people.
You are. I can tell you're. Well, you are.
I am. I'm kind of just ready to.
You're not playing a game anymore. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm ready to give me my hotel room.
All out on the table today.
My pussy's gonna be out.
Everything's there.
Yeah.
So you're ready. You're GM.
So it's Pride. We love the gays.
I slept until 11:45 a.m.
Now,
but I do want to tell you about last night.
Tell me.
We went.
Tell us.
Me, Zach, Alex, and Sabrine.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Kemba Live, which, by the way, on Uber is still Express Live.
Which you weren't.
So if you type in Kemba, it won't come up. But yeah,
and Express has been gone for probably 9 years
at least. Yeah, it's Express.
Also. I cannot.
So this thing we went to, this parade. I don't even. What did I go to?
Basically a parade.
It was shit.
It's a gay parade.
Well, so I didn't really know who was going to go with me because I had 2 open seats and I was trying to get Bobby to go with me.
Let's tell the real story though.
And
you had a moment where
honestly,
you're I don't have tickets anymore, and they're wait, I do. You didn't even know if you had tickets, and you did, and you didn't. It's
But before that, when I was thinking of getting the tickets, and I thought I had tickets, and I really was convinced I had the tickets, I wanted Bobby and Michael to come, and I was trying to sell it to Bobby it's not a drag show. It's just a lot of people doing performances. Yeah. And Bobby's like, who's performing? He's like, no, read the names. I read them. He's like, drag queen, drag queen, drag queen.
There's But not even like a lot.
I was like, well, it's just really like a music festival.
There's like 2 known drag queens and Nina West. So,
and you know when the known ones came out, like 11:20. Like I can't even. We got there at 8:22, and Anissa Love finally comes out at 8:22. It started at 7.
No.
Yeah. I literally was like,
you'd be gone by now.
No, you would have left. You would have left after the
I was actually really glad I didn't do anything last night because look at me now.
They were like, this is the end of the first part of the show. I was like, only the first part? It's 11.
Like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, and then they bring out like Axel, who is like a man. It's just a man in makeup.
I'm just going to say, a lot of the people that I saw walking towards the Pride Parade, I'm just going to say, it's just not for me anymore. I'm done. I'm fucking done with it fully.
And it's
a little much. It's a little autistic. It's a little like I can't. I'm done.
A little furry.
It's a little gross. That. You have really bad. It's bad. Okay.
Some of the looks. I
did want to mention that I think it's really funny, and I did mention this to some people at work, that this weekend is also the air show, and all the straights are down in Groveport.
Oh.
They're like,
keep them away.
I know. Well, I think it's on purpose. They're like,
we don't want to have a war.
Come to the air show. And I'm like, I was like, that's straight Pride. It is
straight pride. They're like,
so if you've been at the
mankind has made these wondrous machines we must watch.
No, I do love a good airplane.
I do. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But do you know what I actually appreciate? Not so much the mechanical scientific aspect of it,
but
what I like to see on planes is what the inside's like and what the seats are like.
True.
And I like to see the shape of an airplane. I don't care about the flying out.
What's the seats like?
Yeah, I'm like,
what's your first class like? What's your second class?
How big is the screen in the back of that seat in front of me? What's the food going to be like?
I'm
Where's the bathroom?
Over all airlines at this point. You guys are pussies and you guys are bitches because all
Sabrina
you're doing.
said that today. She was like, all American airlines are terrible.
It's cheap. They're like, here,
we don't have snacks. I'm like, it's an hour and a half flight. Why don't
literally every time I go to New York, every time I've gone to New York, it's like we have water.
Yeah. It's like
then we circle around LaGuardia for about 6 hours, and I'm like, okay, well, we could have literally had my fucking goddamn ginger ale that settles my stomach, but ginger ale. You'll be already running the streets of New York, and I'll be like trying to land at LaGuardia.
Ginger ale.
And I'll be like, where's my fucking ginger ale?
Well,
bitch?
I sit in first, so I always get a drink.
Right. And honestly, I'm not going to pay.
It's not worth it for that flight.
I ain't paying first class skis for an hour.
Not.
But for you, maybe it is.
Right.
And that's okay.
Isn't that weird?
Some of us need that.
I haven't flown economy in 3 or 4 years. Like, I can't.
I mean, it's fine with me because I'm skinny now, so I can buckle. So I'm like, cool.
You can fit.
Cool. Yeah. I'm just going to stay here for an hour. My ass is going to hurt after, but we good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, okay. So we go to this show. No one comes out until very late.
Who's the host?
The alcohol at the bar was so... I can't even describe. Okay, so a vodka Red Bull came in a cup this tall.
Were they free?
No, they weren't free. Even in VIP, they weren't free.
Wow.
Well, no, they can't afford that. They could actually. They charge $400 for.
It's going to the Trevor Project.
Literally, I'm like, I hope this prevents a few suicides because you're overcharging on the drinks.
Charging me too much.
This big of a cup. They're like, 1 shot of vodka measured, of course. So you're like, great. I won't even feel this.
Literally.
And then if you want the Red Bull can that they've already opened to pour in, they upcharge you $7. So it became like a $20-some drink for 1 Red Bull vodka this big with 1 shot of vodka in it.
It's a no.
And that just kept happening.
So your VIP experience
was not VIP.
Okay.
But we had a seat.
Okay.
But we had a seat.
And that's, honestly, that's a lot of the battle.
And I sat the whole first half when it's all the locals. Yeah, you know what I mean.
And then Agami came out, or whatever her name is. Like
that one
Aragami. She's from Brooklyn, but girl.
It wasn't great. I saw her. But I do think, actually, Nina made a triumphant return. So that was actually very nice.
I did see a video, and everyone's like, Nina. And I was like, this is where you're supposed to be.
You should be here every weekend.
You should not be.
I literally feel like, I was like, why did you leave?
I agree. Like,
because she's like, I proudly live right up the road this way. And I was like, do you?
I just always wanted her to be on Drag Race because I knew how special she was. She really is special. Like, as much as we want to
special local queen.
Queen, yeah. And then she went to Drag Race, and I was like, wait, what are you doing? Like, where are you going? Wait, you're supposed to come back here and, like, bring everybody here. And I think contractually she couldn't.
I think.
And then she got on the Broadway thing, and it was like, okay, do you. But now she's back again. And I like it. I think it's sweet.
It was nice. And she went in the crowd, and everyone was like, they played her song twice so we could keep dancing with her.
We love her.
And she should be doing this.
Literally, this is her job.
No more TV shows. You did them. You did great. And every once in a while, you can do some Broadway.
Now, I will say, if you haven't watched RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, it's probably the worst season of ever.
She said something about, like, Could you guys? I couldn't believe what I was doing walking down the runway.
She looks like shit.
Oh, I didn't see it.
No offense, Nina, but goddamn.
I got to see it.
Now, her roast was extremely good.
Yeah, she's
George's
great at that.
better. I'll have to show you after this.
Oh, I love George's. I do too.
We got to find her.
I want to fuck George's.
Well, and honestly, she would she'd be like, Daddy.
Like,
no, she's literally like 4'9".
There's something about that.
So,
hopefully it's not bad.
It's probably a little tight hole.
Yeah, that's what that's what I want. Something popped up.
Something popped.
Speaking of having things pop up,
I have to sit down
because it's Pride. Speaking of things popping up, I went to a party on Thursday.
Okay.
We'll start at the story and go back to the whole thing.
Okay, you little cowboy.
So I went to the party and I was wearing a thong and assless chaps. So the thong was fully visible.
I'm actually shocked.
And it were leather chaps.
Yeah. So you put a picture up on your Instagram and I thought for sure when you woke up you're going to delete it and you didn't. I'm really
The one with the bulge in front?
No, the one with the asshole in the back. You had like Sharpie written on you.
Yeah,
and it was like
I had Sharpie, my name in Sharpie.
Not whole, but it was like your thong that you're so proud of.
I love it.
I think it's great for you.
Feels good.
I think it's good for you.
So what I want to say is things do pop up, in the course of the evening. And if you're wearing a very thin, tiny, tiny thong where even your soft dick looks big in it, it's not good because one ball came out on a side and then I shoved that back in, but then the penis goes forward. Mm-hmm. Then it's stretched so far out you can start to see the base of the dick from the top if you look down.
Okay.
It was a bad situation.
Okay.
So I couldn't really walk around.
But you did.
But I did. Back to the beginning, though.
Back to you.
This is where the story really begins. So I get invited to a pride party every year. It's Tobias and Matthew. They live in Grandview Yard, and they host wonderful parties.
No, let's just be honest. I have never been invited to this, so obviously, they haven't met me yet, and they haven't seen my body. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, you would be invited. This would be your scene. And then they also have a Christmas party every year. Now, this is not to criticize them, but
we are.
As an adult, I've realized I don't like themed parties. Can I do them? Can I do them well? Yes. Did I succeed this time? Yes.
Does it give you that feeling?
No, it just makes me feel like why? Right, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. Yeah. I don't want to spend money on getting an outfit. I don't want to put it together. I don't want to at the last minute be like, oh, this doesn't work or fit or I don't know. It's too much work. Do you know what I mean, though?
Yes,
have you ever been invited to a theme party?
No, yes.
Where they're like, it's the 1920s. Let's party like it. I'm like, no, let's not. Let's just wear regular
clothes. What a theme party is for a bunch of drunk people who are trying to find an excuse to keep getting drunk. And you're like,
oh my God. And then I'm like,
the 1928s party. It's like, okay, I was just at your 1950s party last weekend and we were drunk. And
I don't need that many excuses to drink.
Right. I don't need an excuse to drink. I'll just drink. You dumb bitch.
No, but they're fine when you participate in them. It does feel fun.
Cool. I'm not trying to talk shit about them. I think it's great. No. I don't think we are. I think what we're saying is that for us, we're not going to have a
once
theme
you
party.
get over the hurdle of being like, I can't believe I have to fucking dress up for something.
Well, you lived and you served.
So I walk in a thong and I basically activated my GMM or my PUA. I activated the PUA.
GMM and PUA.
I was like, okay, here we go.
How come?
I realized I was turning heads like all night.
All you do is just
like the phrase that you said is like, when a guy that you think is hot finds you hot, it's the best feeling in the world. I had that feeling like 20 times. Wow. 20 times. Wow. Every time I looked, I'd look at them, and then they look, and then they smile, and then they come over and grab my arm.
So about the eye contact.
Eye contact.
The eye contact. No, I do know exactly what you mean, though, babe.
So I activated. You've never worn a thong in your life.
I would never wear one.
You can't.
Too gaping.
Well, with your surgical history, we can't.
Right, it's gonna be rubbing on the scar. It's not gonna be cute. It's not cute anyway. Like, let's just be honest.
Yeah, honestly,
I'm better front than back.
You really are.
Well, and it's the T. As long as I'm
actually
a little
the back is pretty good too.
I know. I'm kind of hot.
I was like, wait a minute. In plenty of shorts, the back is better.
Plenty of smiles. Hello, plenty of smiles.
She made the cookies for the party at Tobias and Matt's.
Okay, so that's kind of where we're
turning heads. Everyone's walking up to me. This was the thing that got to me, though. Now, we've lived here in Columbus for how many years now?
I mean, I've been here for 12 years.
Right. 2013 for me, so 11 for me.
Yeah.
And
10 gay years.
I had at least 3 people say...
I've never seen you before.
Where have you been? I don't understand how I've never seen you. You've been here for how long? Wait, when? Where do you live?
What kind of gays are these? I'm just asking.
You know the crowds.
Okay, so the ones we don't. You. This is why they don't know us, because we don't want to go.
And that's exactly what I said. I was like, I know why you don't know me, but I'm not going to say it.
Right, like,
you've never looked at me before. It's because my ass is out that you're now like.
All of a sudden, you're like,
this looks good, so I'll talk to you.
Pua.
And I put out Pua, so I was like,
GMM.
I drew them all in. I had distinct groups that I've never met, but who I know who they are. Right. Through other contacts.
And literally,
I'm like, oh, now you talk to me.
Well, I did see one of your contacts.
Now you talk to me.
I saw one of the pictures with your contacts.
Which one is that?
Well, it might have been on a dance floor. It might have been murder on the dance floor after you fucking came in his asshole. Now.
Who are you talking about? Oh, yeah, you saw him.
Literally, like.
That fucking weed.
I thought you were talking. I was like, dancing. We
Who?
danced.
You're like, who?
Kimba Live?
We're like, oh my God, who'd I fuck? Who'd I fuck? I'm like, I'm going to be fucking a club.
Literally, how many have you? Oh, I would love to fuck.
We know what we are. We're GMMs, bitch.
So I brought the Pua. I got the response I wanted. And then I met someone so hot that
very hot.
Pulled me into the basement. The blonde guy. We made out alone for like 30 minutes and did other fun things.
You touched dicks.
Well,
and sucked. And fucked. A little sucking, a little fucking.
Girl, you're going too far.
Oh, a little.
We didn't do it all.
Hand jobs.
Well,
no penis play.
I'm not going to say. A lady never tells her secrets.
But you definitely kissed.
At the minimum.
Okay, so you're in the basement. You're like pecking each other or whatever.
That's where the thong issue
it came out.
Right.
Now, was your mouth dry?
No.
Did you wet your whistle before you went downstairs?
I had a drink in hand.
Biotin.
I had a drink in tan.
Now, I was actually tanned. I was actually thinking, though, we did talk about biotin, and I was thinking, if you want to suck dick, you could just like put a little biotin before.
Yeah.
Take your two.
Take your two balls.
Your two preps.
Pop your two preps.
2-1-1. My new style.
Have you read about it?
Yeah,
you can just do that. It's easier.
Like, I'd rather just.
It works. If you're gonna get dizzy, just get dizzy once.
Every night of the week.
But the problem becomes
right, you're doing
if you're doing 2-1-1 the whole damn
every
trip.
fucking goddamn right. So I just gotta keep doing.
Because then it's bear happy hour.
I have to go
then it's bear happy hour. Then it's a Friday in New York. Then it's a Saturday in New York. Like, honey,
I can't live. I can't live unless I'm.
So here's some things I wrote down. So I took a picture of this and I said this should be illegal. This type of penis.
Whose is that?
There's a lot like that.
Yeah, I know. They're ugly as fuck.
Where I'm like
swollen.
I'm like, why is this part?
Oh, I know why.
Why?
Oh, I know why.
Wait, why?
Honey, that's the people who keep getting injections. They have a bigger shaft than their head. Promise to God.
Oh,
look up.
I mean, it's so gross.
What's it
like
called?
I can't. They didn't say they got injections.
Right? Why would they?
Oh,
they got a jiva, honey.
Oh, they want it to be big.
Type in like in Google. Type in like penis enlargement shot or like penis enlargement filler.
Penis. Enlarge. A penis enhancement procedure with dermal fillers like Juvederm is a safe, minimally invasive way for men to gain girth and boost their confidence.
Yeah, so look at a picture. Go to images.
What? This is not real.
2 fucking images. I'm telling you right now, you're going to see the fucking same kind of dicks.
Oh my God. It looks so different.
Okay, so go like.
That's a lot of Juvederm.
Hold on.
Why won't it let us see them?
Oh, this is a new thing.
That's not even a good image.
No. Or is
before and then next is after.
Look at the after. The head is smaller than the actual shaft.
Looks so bad.
It's so gross. First of all,
I don't like this.
No, I don't either. I think it's gross. And every guy that I see going in jiva, I think they're not losing weight. They're trying to get their dicks filled.
Can you ask to see?
No, I kind of want to. There's one guy that
ever talks about it, I would be like, "Hey, what's it look like?"
Hey, like, can I?
Oh my God, I would love to see that.
I would love you too.
Oh no, you're done.
No, I'm not. I'm sobering up. I'm doing well. It's Pride. We're gonna get fucked. I had to come let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Who? Now, I have some things I wrote down, if you don't mind.
I do not at all.
Now, we did get a question.
A question?
I need you guys to tell the backstory on how we started using sundries, because I posted a picture of a sundry area in a place, and the person was like, and it's our favorite fan. She was like, I don't understand. I didn't know that was real. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's real.
It's a real section.
Now, you're the one that
I love sundries.
You're the one that brought it up.
I think I started sundries.
So what does sundries mean for you, and what does it mean for us?
I feel like sundries are like other little facts at the end that are, maybe not completely relevant to what we talked about, but like something else to share. Yeah.
Yeah.
The extras.
Yeah, like
sundries, little items, little things, tiny little bits.
We talked about little dicks and little assholes, but now I want to talk about cars. Like, it's like, you want to just like kind of just say whatever you want to say.
And you save it for the end because it's not the main topic. It's the other things.
Sometimes it really can become a good topic, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes our sundries turn into like the best point of the show.
Yeah.
We're like, well,
it touches my heart.
It touches our hearts because we're bless our hearts.
Yeah.
So that's sundries. I think I did actually get a fucking phone call, too.
So that's sundry.
Thank you. Oh, no, the sundry meaning. Oh, I'm so blacked. I
was saying, have we done the sundries?
I am not well. Cute Jim, cute Bobby, but I'll tell you why here in a minute because I can't talk right now. Hold on.
And that's our voicemail for the week. Thatcher.
I love that.
We need a little...
I missed it.
I'll play it again. It's literally...
That's why
I was
like,
wait. Cry for help, and I don't know if I'm supposed to do something.
Is it Ms.?
Well, it's very reminiscent. I'm feeling...
I am not well. Cute Jim, cute Bobby, but I'll tell you why here in a minute because I can't talk right now. Hold on.
Oh, we forgot to send it a second. Oh, that's not
right.
good. Wait.
So he was dead ass serious. So like he never is really that serious. He's always like, hey, boys.
But it felt like he was gonna tell us a story.
Like he was like, I'm in the middle of
and maybe he meant not well, like the show name.
Yeah, like you're not well. We hope you're alive, and just go and text us Thatcher. Make sure you let us know you're alive.
I hope this is not like part of the investigation or something.
Well, we've talked about that a couple weeks in a row, and maybe we shouldn't talk to our listeners. Because we don't want to be involved in any kind of
we do not support or condone.
Can I say something that I'm really actually scared about in my life, like fully? And I might get used now because I'm going to tell this. I am so scared about like sometimes when I come in places that are not home.
Oh yeah, no, don't worry about that. That's real. I know exactly
so
what you're.
I take my seed and like spread it at a crime scene, and then I'm gonna be like, "You're arrested," and I'm gonna be in jail for 6 years, and get out at 78 years old free because they finally fucking did a real test,
literally.
And then I'll be like, "Well, no, I'm freaked the fuck out."
Have you ever come to an area where your sister might share with you, and you were worried she could get pregnant?
Oh, no. Well, kind of. We had a Jack and Jill.
Exactly.
Did you have a Jack and Jill bathroom?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we shared with all my siblings.
Oh, so you came, like, not on the toilet seat.
No, if accidentally, maybe.
Right.
I don't know.
No, that's actually really horrifying. And that's not, I mean,
not for me.
That's not for me.
My concerns were criminal in nature.
My concern would be...
Not incestuous.
No, but like and you find out that people like
they do that.
Girls will shove the condom out of the
inside
condom in their
to try to get pregnant by the guy and trap him.
It's like why? He doesn't want
it's
you.
so much drama.
If he's gonna come in a condom, he doesn't want you. Sorry.
Isn't it weird that like some people that's their primary method of get that the fuck off.
Oh my god, how do I do this? Here we go.
You're gonna fuck my slutty little mouth.
Thank you.
Straight couples. I was talking about, isn't it strange that like that's some people's primary method of birth control is like a condom, and they're like 35 years old fucking with a condom still.
So can I also say
it's like they don't fuck their wives without condoms. It's
now there are some that do the plot method that doesn't work.
Well, yeah, but it's weird. It's like, so you've always had a condom on?
Yeah, like you ever want that raw
You've never
dick in your
just
hole?
thought of a vasectomy.
Because I'm not gonna lie, with a condom it's a little more rough. Like for me, when I have smooth
condoms aren't going in this hole. The condoms do not go in any hole.
I wish my hole was available.
Same. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, it's not.
Well, for one person, it may be.
It depends on the situation. Well, I'm glad that I'm happy. Happy Pride to all the faggots out there. Are you so happy? I'm so glad you're so fucking happy.
Do you have pasties on? Do you have little X tape marks on your nipples?
And that's all Pride is now.
And that was a lot of it.
Can I just say something?
I don't remember, actually. What?
I feel like Pride now is like trans Pride.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that in a negative way, but I just don't think the gays and lesbians and the bis are like,
we don't fit in.
We'll just go fuck. Like, I mean,
we are. That's all we're doing now.
And the trans are like,
but I'm not
we are
the
living.
marching.
And I'm like, I'm okay with that, but I just want to let everyone know that
eventually you'll be us. Yeah.
It's changed.
It's very different.
It's sad. It's embarrassing. I'm just kidding. It's great. Honestly, I hate it.
You hate Pride.
I am so glad this weekend is already starting to fade away.
It is. It's almost
because
done.
I am done.
Yeah.
I am so ready.
I want to be in New York.
Place. No, I don't think I'm gonna let you know right now, bitch. Like, I'm gonna let you know. I'm about to be a psychopath.
I know. I'm really worried.
You should be.
I'm kind of like, well,
and honestly, don't worry about me. And now I won't be at first. I'm not gonna like touch every guy.
Why not?
But because you know how I am. I like to find my
target. We're gonna have to wait till Saturday to come.
No.
It's like, this is so fun. Oh, I'm having a blast. It's just like edging at home.
Babe, you can come anytime you want. What I'm saying for me is that I've got to find, my big thing is I like to have a target. I don't like open wounds. I don't like.
Yeah, but to practice PUA, you need all of them.
Well,
you
right.
need to try to attract everyone.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Just try it all.
So tonight we're going to start it.
Yeah.
We're going to go inside to AWOL.
Yeah.
We're going to
close check.
That's the target.
Oh, you don't need to close check.
No, I'm naked, basically.
But I need to.
That's the target. And we're going to see who's around the target. Then we're going to talk to everybody but the target that's around the target.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Then we're going to do like a little that's a cute shirt, kind of.
Yeah.
Piss them off a little bit, and then they want you. So we're going to PUA.
Okay.
I can't wait to PUA. Like, bitch,
It's fun.
I'm dead ass serious. It's real.
It's going to be real.
Well, they're going to show up at AWOL. You better believe. They're going to be like,
I don't want it.
I know. I'm sorry. Sorry that
I really wanted.
Husband.
I wanted to start thinking it's like a New York.
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm saying.
I don't know them.
I just want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, hi, I don't need to know you right now.
So anyway, we're gonna practice tonight.
Yeah,
we're gonna practice this weekend. We have and honestly, I'm really jealous of you that you're leaving like in the morning on Wednesday. I'm like so jealous.
7:30, honey.
Because I'll be there at 7:30 at night.
A minor.
I'll be there at 7:30 at night. You're gonna be getting there at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and then at noon I have my 3-star Michelin lunch.
Oh, I saw that.
So I'm going to Masa, which is Masa.
Masa.
It's sushi. It's Japanese.
Masa.
Like,
Wasabi.
Yeah,
Wasabi.
Masa. So he came over. He brought sushi to New York City. He really helped establish it.
Oh, so it's like one of the first founders of sushi in New York.
But they've had 3 Michelin stars for a long time, which is rare. Great. It's $500 for the lunch.
Okay, well, that's why I'm not going there.
Right, exactly. That's why I'm going while you're not there.
$500?
Yeah.
It better be so.
It's an omakase sushi. Like, he puts it in front of you right after he makes it. And you're just picking
fresh
it up.
Fish? Or
Oh, yeah. It's all, well, some of it's aged. But yeah. It's like sushi flown in from Japan for the most part.
I much would rather be in LA than New York for sushi. I'm just not going to lie.
But this is a 3-star. There's one in LA too.
They obviously get it there in enough time to be fresh. They probably catch it.
They get it every day.
They probably still swim in the airplane and then they kill them when they get there.
No, they're alive. They're kept cold, chilled.
Cold, chilled, a little bit alive, a little blood.
But then some, you have to actually freeze them to kill any if there's a possibility of parasite.
Well, it's like Alaskan snow crab or whatever. It's like you gotta
queen
or like king crab. You gotta freeze it.
It's all treated differently. Yeah.
Well, you cook it and then you freeze it. It's weird.
Oh, the king crab. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're already red.
Right. Yeah.
So you really could just eat it raw, technically.
Yeah, you love crab.
I used to. It's just
I like crab.
Work. Crab is a lot of work. Okay,
but when it's already shelled, honey.
Oh, if you can give me a shelled plate.
Yeah.
A little bit of butter.
Yeah.
Honey.
Jeff Ruby's has king crab legs, and I got one when I was with Matt, and it was like expensive, but so fucking worth it.
Did they crack it for you?
Oh, it's already out.
Oh, they
you pick the meat. It's this big, like a piece of meat this big that you take out and put on your plate. You can cut it up in like 5 pieces. It's huge, and it just tastes so good.
Oh my god! Sometimes, actually, can I say?
I just want that.
I want to admit something. As much as I like crab, I don't like crab when it's big meat slices. I like the whole like
the tiny little sucking part.
little
yeah, like the blue crabs in Maryland. Little wet.
I know you wanted to say that. I know you wanted to throw the shade of the blue crabs, but I do like the little little boy. I don't like a full stick. I want a little. I want to be able to tear it apart.
Actually, the meat from blue crabs is amazing.
Because sometimes I just feel like it's a lot, and then I'm like, I don't know if I like this. Like, I just gotta have it's one of those where I know it's more mine
you have a seafood
than
thing. I had that with sushi too for a long time until I got through it. I watched a lot of videos.
Sushi at Park City.
Yeah,
I kind of always throw up. Back to you. Now, was
back
my dog
to
in
you,
the front yard, or
that's on it out front.
Now let me text.
Makes me nervous.
I'm going to say, so you're done. Now we're at 40 minutes. Now, do you think we need to talk about anything happening in the news? What's happening in the news? Oh, Kate Middleton showed her face again after cancer scare. She's still going through chemo, but she did show herself in a little caravan. Sorry.
I love that you know that.
That was news.
I did read that, and I was like, I don't give a fuck if she's dead.
I don't either. The prince or the king. I'm like,
it has absolutely no bearing on anything in anyone's life.
I really hope that she gets
the whole
better.
monarchy, when you think about it, it's like it could disappear
trash.
and nothing would change other than they wouldn't have to pay taxes to them and let them live on lands that they've stolen.
They would literally have more money in the
they would for the budget.
Parliament.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they pay out a stipend to them. And pay all their security bills and all this other bullshit and the yacht they maintain and everything. It's like
it's trash.
All those manors and palaces, they have to have a staff to clean it, the grass, keep it up to date, building.
There's so much money involved,
and
in
it's
that.
just like for me, I'm like the princess has cancer. That's terrible. A lot of people have cancer.
It's terrible,
but a lot of people have cancer,
right? And all of a sudden we're gonna be like, oh, she looks great.
Why are we doing news stories about her?
Does she look great?
Yeah,
she's in a fucking caravan. Like she's like the goddamn Pope.
I thought she was anorexic.
Which the Pope also likes to use the faggot word. I heard
he's used it again.
He used it again. He said it's too faggoty around here in the Vatican or something. I'm like, honey,
well,
it takes one to know.
He's wearing a dress,
right?
You're wearing a dress.
You're in drag. You also can't walk.
You have custom-made red shoes.
I think he's like in a wheelchair now.
He may be.
And Biden tried to kiss him, and it was awkward. It was fucking.
He was like, Biden wandering off now at the G7. I got to show you a video that Sabrina sent. That one of the other leaders was like grabbing him and pulling him back. It's so funny.
It's
to
so
me.
sad to me.
I can't wait for this debate on the 26th.
Oh my God.
I can't fucking wait.
Two senile fuckers, like
they're just gonna be yelling.
One is anti everything, and one is just like doesn't know where they're
doesn't
at.
even know. It's almost hard to hate him because I think he's demented. So it's like, well,
I know it's bad.
I don't really know what to say.
I actually kind of feel embarrassed.
I feel bad. I'm like, you should be in a nursing home.
Well, no, but like he really was. He's an American hero. Like he did a lot of stuff for the government. He did a lot of stuff for the United States. But like now, it's kind of like, okay, well,
it's like what?
Now it's time for you to bow out, bitch.
Honestly,
bow the fuck out.
That's a good way to put it.
It is, because I think he did a lot of good things, but like you got to know when to stop.
Oh no, they were supposed to be watching the parachuter who just landed.
I can't.
Keep watching.
I cannot.
Look at. He's just wandering off.
What in the fuck?
Staring off.
What's he looking
here.
at? Oh, he's looking at this guy.
She's like.
No,
we're doing photos. We're doing photos, but look at his face.
She's like, grabs like,
he's literally like, where are we? And they all have to come over here to put him in the middle because he's from the U.S., so he has to be in the middle. So they had to move.
Put on his shades, honey.
And look how
he's like,
this motion here when you pull the speed that it happens at.
Girl,
I'm telling you, I think it's Parkinson's dementia.
Limits.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say is we haven't learned from our lessons, and we're going to have another 8. I do feel like Marjorie Taylor Greene is really trying to put her hand in the hat, or her hat in the hand. She's tipping her cap to trying to be the vice president.
I'm like, what?
June! There's like all this like weird mud on me.
Are you a muddy bottom?
No, but there's like mud over here. I don't.
That's such a bad phrase.
Oh, I'm a muddy bottom. So muddy. Oh, fuck me.
I will throw up.
Now, yeah, I'm not a muddy bottom. I'm more of like a dirty side.
You know when they're like, it's okay if you shit on my dick.
Do I wear these shorts? Yes. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so short. It's like dumb.
Yeah.
I need a different shirt.
No, you don't.
Really?
No.
Okay. I need my
We were wearing
harness.
similar. Yeah, just put a harness on. Because then you can take the shirt off.
Right,
which I'm
literally,
doing.
which I will probably do.
We were both going to do that.
I don't really know.
Why would we?
Anybody.
Look where we are.
Look at us. Look at me.
Look what we're carrying.
Look at us doing.
I do need to eat before.
Same.
Okay, because I was like, I just need something.
If I don't have anything,
I need something.
I will die.
I'm
I will
like,
die.
It's a little bit.
I will die.
I had mac and cheese at like 1 or 2 p.m. So
I've
it's
had
like
nothing to eat today.
Yeah, we got to. Oh, yeah, we got to.
That's probably why I'm.
Yep.
This is why this is water.
That's why where we are is where we are.
That's why
where we are.
And that's the tea, honey, and that's the shade.
I got to see Georgia's.
Oh yeah, we got to watch that and order food.
Yeah, order food, have it delivered. It'll be fine. It'll get delivered at 7:50 or so.
Okay.
And we'll eat it and leave.
Honestly,
if we get there before 9, there's not. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Sundries. I'm done with it. We're just gonna do sundries. My sundries. This.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you have to go.
First.
No, you should go. You have a good one.
I just want to say this is from the heart. I know you might be afraid, and this goes for any situation, you might be afraid, but don't be. Because speaking your truth is better than lying to your own self. Also, I started reading a self-esteem book called The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem.
I love this.
Is that
I'm like, actually,
wait till I die. Wait till you die. What I wanted to say is, so I was having like really big problems yesterday. You didn't know this, but I was like really.
But remember,
suffering.
I texted about, are you anxious?
Yeah, so
I knew. You sent it out, and I was like, he's anxious
like,
right now. My body was like, oh, I know.
I was actually crying to Michael a little bit. I was like, well, if it wasn't for you, I would have nobody texting me.
Right.
Except for like SoFi, like insurance, or like all these things are like.
Sherrod Brown,
like, yeah,
Joe Biden.
Yep. It's all like, hey, friend. I'm like, oh, I don't have friends. So what I want to say, though, is the craziest thing happened to me. The craziest thing happened, though. So in 6th grade, I've told this story before. My 6th grade teacher called my mother in and said, Bobby, I thought I was in
special
trouble.
Needs.
He has self-esteem issues.
Oh.
And he's letting the boys pick on him. So I'm reading about self-esteem. I'm telling Michael, like, nobody likes me. I even sent him like screenshots of I was like, nobody texts me. Like, literally nobody cares what I'm doing tonight. Nobody gives a fuck. This is also me being fully like about the one thing.
Yes.
So I hang up with Michael because he was on the way to volleyball and he called me.
Of course.
And I get a text. I'm going to read it.
Oh my fucking God.
She says to me, hey, sweet man, I'm visiting with Julie and we were talking about the past and wishing you happiness. Love you. This is the teacher that had the meeting. There it is. And it, again, the shift, like it freaked me the fuck out.
That's why I don't think it's Truvada.
It might not be.
No, it's not.
I said,
that's it. There it is.
Thanks for the message. I mean, like,
you send it out and you get it back.
I literally was telling.
I asked if you're anxious. She's texted you. It's like, okay.
But that was I told the people at work, I said, I don't know if I've told you the story before, but my grade teacher, she wanted me to like go to a meeting. I was scared I was going to be in trouble for something, and it was really my self-esteem.
So she's coming back right now to say, work on that self-esteem again. Get your shit
together.
Get the self-esteem again.
Get your shit together. And we're here. That's why we're just doing Pulas.
And that's why we're going to New York. It's so, I love that.
I think everything's kind of like happening. I was dizzy this morning, but I think it's also because I think there's a shift.
No, talk to Sabrine. She's had this before. Feel like, she's had this happen a lot.
Did you tell her?
Not this specifically. No.
I got to
but I'm saying...
See if I'll be dizzy again, honey.
See if I'll be dizzy. My sundry is I hate the process of getting ready. I'm over it.
Okay.
Because I have anxiety about it. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm like, well, I've got 30 minutes. I have 30 minutes left to leave.
So you just like play with your feet.
And then I'm like, but then I have to go up and I have to trim. I have to shave my head.
This is about your packing too.
I have to put the lotion on. I have to do the deodorant. I have to do sometimes mustache wax if I remember. All this bullshit. For you, though, too. It's just like packing. I'm like, I have anticipatory anxiety. I cannot get ready for it. I'm like, and then I get to the point where it's like 15 minutes left. I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm not going to shave my head today because I don't have time now. But it was
mad.
And then to dress is so annoying because it's like, do I want to wear this? No.
Within the day,
I wear the same 5 things over and over again, but I'm still like, does this fit right? It's longer today. It looks, I look tighter in it. Oh, I don't know if I want sleeves that long. No, I want them to be higher up. Okay. And then I've spent 20 minutes trying to get dressed, and I'm literally just standing there. Like, okay, I have 3 shirts I've tried on, and I'm like, what am I doing? I wear the same thing. I always end up wearing the same 5 things. Why do I try to wear these other things? It's so bad, and then it just takes me too long to get ready, and I don't like it. I don't even have makeup to put on. Like if I were a girl and I had hair and makeup, I wouldn't be ready for 2 hours.
You have got to be fucking
hours.
Listen, I'd have to wake up at 4:45.
I totally get my friends when they're like, I have to do my hair, so I'm gonna need an hour and a half. It makes sense. And that's my sundry. I would look like a absolute couch potato slob if I were a woman with hair and had to do makeup.
I would look like a lesbian.
No makeup.
People be like, you're
I'm
lesbian.
not
like,
doing
no,
the hair.
lazy.
The hair is going to be short like this. Like
Fabletic. Athleisure.
Yeah. Oh, that's the brand, right?
I know. That's the brand I wear, but athleisure would be my big thing. I would have ponytails. I would have ratty hair. It would never be straightened. It would never be clean. It would be dirty.
I wouldn't have periods. I'd have that uterus.
I'd have no makeup on except for a little powder and a little fucking mascara. It would not be
Everyone should have a little powder.
Everybody's got to use a little powder.
You want a little
pop, 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 and then a little like, and then I'm gone. Lip gloss.
I would always have lip gloss on. It's the best.
I actually think it's better than lipstick sometimes.
It is. I'd rather see glitter. I want to see that.
Yeah, like that, like lip.
Oh, this guy on Thursday had the best tongue makeout for me.
I can't talk about it.
I can't. I was like, I'm craving it again.
I just have to get out of here.
And I'm craving whatever is happening there.
I'm craving it so bad I can't.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for joining us.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride to everyone who's lonely and annoyed. And by that I mean you might be with somebody, but if you just really want a hot guy to suck your dick and you want to suck, it's like you can grasp it, but you can't get it. If you're in New York City, please come visit us. I was going to say a phone number, but that's not how you're going to visit us. We'll be at Bear Happy Hour on Thursday.
We'll be at Jock Night on Wednesday.
Jock Night on Wednesday at the Eagle.
We'll be at Total Absolute Whore Friday and Saturday. Sinful Saturday.
Sinful Saturday, Fuck It Fridays, and Thirsty Thursdays, and Whack It Wednesdays.
Wop Ass Wednesday.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you are in New York City and you really want to see us, I think Wednesday, honestly... Wednesday's going to be off the chain because I'm going to get there and be hot and heavy and ready to go. And he's going to be already like at his little shows. He's going to have an intermesh. He's going to be ready to go. We're going to go to
Wednesday's going to be a naughty night. I'm going to tell you Wednesday's going to be naughty.
Oh, it's naughty. That's where we start.
You're going to have a little bevy on the plane.
Yeah.
Or at the airport. You're going to land, grab your shit, get to the hotel. I'm going to meet you at the hotel. And it's going to be
ready.
trouble.
I'm going to get ready.
I've already had drinks at dinner. I've had drinks at the show. Like, we're going to be ready. It's going to be bad.
It's actually going to be great because then you'll have a couple ahead of me and I won't have to like rush.
No.
And then I can drink my own pass.
Right. Pass. So thank you very much. Give us a call, 614-721-5336.
Thatcher, let us know you're alive. And happy Pride to everyone out there in the... Do you feel my skin how hot it is, though?
Yeah, I'm like, you feel...
Or is it hot or cold?
Soft.
Anyway, everyone have a great week. We will see you in New York if we do. If not, we will have many stories because we're about to get fucked up and fucking crazy.
And honestly, shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to Brandon. Brandon, show up in New York. We want to fuck you in New York. So
I want him to come to New York so bad.
Well, just come to New York on like Friday night. We'll fuck you, and then you can like go do your thing or whatever.
Who said we?
Or you can fuck him, and I'll
Who said we?
I'll watch.
No, we would.
Well...
We would.
He could suck me while you're fucking him.
Right.
Perfect. Side and poo up.
So perfect.
And I'm hopefully... And I also, just like a little side note, I used AI to try to get me a VIP situation at the Virgin Hotel. They have this like EIO. An AI thing that was like, upgrade your hotel. And I was like, okay. So I was like, I'm one of the Virgin. He's like, what's your confirmation number? I was like, this. They're going to write. I said, I want a suite. It's my 40th birthday, and we're also coming as a podcast. So I might get a suite on accident. I said, I still want a high floor, and I still want to see the Empire State Building.
Oh.
So if I show up, and also put distilled water needs to be available. Because, bitch, I can't go anywhere without distilled water.
That's how it is for my husband. When we were in PV, we were trying to find it. We couldn't find it.
I'm going to have to get
anywhere in
ones.
Mexico.
I'm going to have to get travel ones from Mexico.
How do you do that?
You can get little one. When you check your bag, you can put like little bottles of water in there.
Okay.
Like they'll say like...
Because they have Costco and other stores. We just have to Uber there. Like it's not like in the local little thing.
We're not doing it.
I'm like, honey, no, they'll get it. They will get that. They would happily send someone to like Costco for it.
Well, and that's what happened in DR. They're like...
They don't care.
I was like,
that's what they're for.
Honestly, that's what you're good for.
That's why we're paying them big money.
All right. Well, everyone have a great week. We'll see you next time. I'm sorry that I'm just a shit show the past 4 weeks, but it's a midlife crisis.
There's
and
a shift. I'm sorry.
We're shifting.
I don't care.
We're shifting to a new...
The bit's about to happen, so I don't care.
Honestly, I think this is all leading towards... Yep. I think I'm going to fuck somebody in New York that I'm going to like really...
It might make...
Like a thing that's going to totally get me out of this.
Right.
I need to get out of this.
I'm picturing something that leads to a meeting.
I agree.
And I don't know if it's a personal meeting or a business meeting, but I think it could be either.
I think it's going to be both. I'm going to fuck my new boss.
Right, like, oh.
I'm going to fuck somebody that's going to give me a job that's going to make me like $400,000 a year. I'm going to travel back and forth from New York. I'll be a personal assistant to this person, and I'll suck his dick anytime he needs.
You get a studio apartment.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine if like...
You get your own walk up in the West Village.
He's like, well, your allowance is $20,000 a month, and I'm going to go ahead and pay for all your stuff. You can call Uber on me, like just call...
Oh, wow, wait.
My pussy.
I just felt this.
You want to
quivering.
Do you want to talk about me sucking dick every night?
Oh.
I would suck your ugly ass cock.
I don't care.
Like the one you showed me. Even
if it's like that,
swollen and
that's
nasty,
worth it. No,
I would suck your dick if I could live in New York.
Just pretend it's corn on the cob.
Honestly, just close your eyes.
Yeah.
And honestly, don't think about the taste. You're just kind of...
When I see the money hitting that bank account, my mouth will be so open.
It doesn't matter about what cock it is.
You can choke me.
Also, if your cock looks like that, and I do have a hots for you, I still suck it.
I would definitely. Well, wait.
This has been another episode of Not Well. I'm Bobby.
I'm Jim.
Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time. Adios, amigos.
Adios, and happy Pride.
Happy Pride to all you that enjoy it, and happy straight pride to all those at the air show
down in Grove City. Bye.
Bye. This is the worst episode again.
I love it.
It's kind of funny.
It's so funny.